Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome to the road to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Nintendo recently released a demo for this upcoming Kirby game, and honestly, it blew my socks off. I seriously didn't expect this game to be as good as it is, and yet here I am, making a video off it. Without further ado, my name is JuniorAlexanderLeiva, aka Mr. Awesome, and here's 10 reasons to love Kirby and the Forgotten Land. This video is based off the demo, so in other words, expect another 10 reasons to love video, just like this one when the full game is out. In other words, subscribe for more Kirby content right here on this very channel, and let's hit 25 likes for this video. Thank you. Number 1. This game is beyond adorable. Kirby right off the rip is known to be an adorable franchise, and this game right here just further emphasizes that aspect of the Kirby franchise. From the Pink Puffball himself, to the enemies' character design, or even the fact that the music itself just feels huggable. Which is weird because it's music. I don't know, it just helps this game feel a lot more adorable than what it actually is. The environments, despite looking abandoned, look very cute. The enemy's subtle animations just look very non-enemy-ish, if that makes any sense, to even the game's simple user interface. I think the fact that this game has an open environment just gives it more room to be extra cute looking. Number 2, the feeling of freedom. This is the first ever 3D Kirby game, and well, I gotta be honest, this is the smoothest transition I've ever seen a franchise take from 2D to 3D. I mean, it has to be because this game has come out how many generations after many franchises have already gone 3D? I never expected a Kirby game to feel this open, yet so enclosed and focused at the same time. There's a sense of exploration you get while traversing these worlds that just piques your curiosity to look in every corner. And who knows, sometimes you get rewarded for your curiosity. Even though this game isn't open world, it honest to God feels like it is. This game has a very similar style of linearity to Super Mario 3D World, but yet this feels more open than that aforementioned game. When I was streaming this game, I don't know, I just felt the urge and the need to just explore around. Not many games do that for me, but something about just this feeling of freedom I got felt really, really good. I think this is all thanks to the way Kirby moves. Speaking of which, number 3, the amazing movement. When I was streaming the demo here on this channel, I just couldn't shut up about how Kirby's movement feels. From his jump and float animation to just the way he moves, all feel just natural and very snappy at that. Even when Kirby turns, he doesn't feel stiff. Like I said, he feels snappy and he feels very nimble, which is pretty cool for a soft and round character. I had a lot of fun just controlling Kirby himself, but not to mention Kirby over here. Kirby, I was impressed by. I never felt a car have this fluid yet inviting movement to itself like this one. I don't know if that made any sense, but I'm gonna keep it in here. I'm extremely happy that Kirby feels right in this game, and especially his power-up ability, since now he's in a more open environment versus a 2D environment, which is a lot more linear. The power-up abilities feel much more natural and open to control, and a lot of movement styles to, fight and traverse than he ever did in a 2D game. Number 4, them cinematics. This game is very, very cinematic. Again, nothing new for the Kirby franchise. Kirby games have always been cinematic. Goddamn, this game takes it to the next level. From the really dope cutscene in the beginning, which honestly looks really, really good, to Kirby waking up in the beach, it all feels cohesive and well stitched together. Fun fact, Kirby waking up in the beach gives me a lot of Crash Bandicoot vibes. The lighting engine does this game wonders, and even the user interface elements feel interesting because it makes the gameplay just pop out more than usual. Hell, even the camera movement make the gameplay feel very cinematic within itself. I remember walking through the city part and then walking back and the camera just felt cinematic with me when I went back. All in all, I said it a lot, I'm gonna say it again, this game is very cinematic and I love it. Number 5, Mouthful mode. Damn, I'd be lying to you if I told you that I thought Mouthful mode was garbage. It took me by surprise. I didn't think controlling a car would ever feel this good, as I mentioned before, until I played this game. But Kirby aside, controlling a freaking vending machine just felt right, especially when you shoot projectile soda cans. Or even the cone where you pierce through cracks and essentially ground pound enemies to oblivion. I just can't wait to see what this game provides in the full game when it comes out on March 25th, and what it has in store for us to experience. But whatever it does throw at us, I can just imagine it'll be a gameplay changer. Number 6, the mission objectives. Nintendo games unfortunately don't have a native achievement system baked onto the Nintendo Switch's operating system, but some Nintendo games as of recently come with a sort of achievement system built in on those games, and this is one of those games. One thing I will say is that Kirby in the Forgotten Land is really replayable on its own, and the levels are really inviting to come back, but the achievement system, or well, in this case, the mission system, is something I truly believe is going to be reeling people back in, especially to 100% levels. Missions vary depending on levels, but from what I was shown on this demo, it doesn't look like it'll be something out of pocket to complete. Well, remember, we played the first world in this game, so God knows what it'll be later on. But I can see people just coming back just because of the mission objectives. Number 7, the draw distance. One small thing that I truly love about this game is how the enemies look when they're a little bit far. At first, I was going to blame the hardware for not being powerful enough to have everything be a buttery smooth 60 frames per second, but seeing enemies move at like 10 frames per second was very charming to me. Yeah, it's maybe a Switch thing where it just can't handle, draw distance, but damn, is this idea genius to save on resources. Just look at these enemies, man. Number 8, the bosses. Kirby games have always had great bosses, despite the fact that this series is primarily 2D. But my god, the bosses for this game are going to be the bomb.com. Why did I just say that? I'm going to keep it in. Why are the bosses going to be the bomb.com? Well, because they're in 3D, and bosses in 3D are typically better than the ones in 2D if you ask me. You get more freedom to dodge, and bosses have more unique moves than just them being restraint to just side to side. Bosses can move throughout the arena, and honestly, it just feels good spamming attacks from different angles. Sure, bosses might feel easier in a 3D environment, but to me, they feel a lot better in a 3D environment. Number 9, the fact we got a demo. Hey, let me get a freebie with this reason. I love when Nintendo gives demos for their games, especially before release. You get a good taste on how the game will play and feel. And honestly, Kirby in the Forgotten Land was a game I was going to initially buy just because it's a 3D Kirby game. But goddamn, if I was ever in the fence to play this game, this demo right here would have convinced me to get this game. Kirby has gotten demos before, but nothing to the scope of Kirby in the Forgotten Land. I think it's just because it's 3D, man. I just really felt like it was something worth going through. If I remember correctly, Kirby Star Allies got a demo, and I didn't really pay much mind to it. I'm now looking forward to the release of this game more than ever. I seriously am. And finally, number 10, the promise of more. So once you finish the demo and you beat the Gorilla Mon, whatever his name was, the game promises and teases of more great things to come. More mouthful modes, bosses, and power-ups. This is very exciting. I had a blast with what was offered in the demo, and I cannot wait to play the full game through and through when it's out later on this month. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be worth the wait. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of this video. Remember to subscribe and turn on that notification bell for more Kirby videos, and for the road to Kirby in the Forgotten Land, where I revisit past Kirby games like Kirby 64, Kirby Return to Dreamland, and Kirby Star Allies. And I might talk about some theories I have for this new game, so who knows. If you have any suggestions for any videos for Kirby in the Forgotten Land, let me know down below. As per always, shout outs to my current YouTube members. You guys put that pizza on my pepperoni. If you guys want to support the channel monthly, you can do so for as low as $2 a month, and you get to have your name here at the end screen of the video. It's pretty cool seeing your name there. Make sure to hit that join button and become a member for as low as $2 a month. If you divide $2 a month by 30 days, let's see how much that is. That's 6 cents a day for 30 days. So make sure to consider joining. And also to those people who bought the Mr. Awesome merch, you guys look very stunning as always at the end screen. Drop a like and subscribe for more Kirby videos, and as always, stay golden. Bye.